What's up everybody? Black Friday is around the corner and Christmas is coming very soon and you need gift ideas for a videographer. Well, I got you covered. I'm gonna give you 10 cheap gift ideas for a videographer and I'm going to link everything I name in this video in the description. And just as a disclaimer, I do get a cut for anything you purchase using those links, so help a brother out. So first up is this Rode Video Micro. Half of video is audio, half of audio is a microphone, half a microphone is a fourth of a microphone. And a quality microphone that won't break the bank is this Rode Video Micro. High quality, and you can see the size of it. It'll fit in your bag, doesn't take up a lot of real estate on your camera. It will slip right on to the shoe mount of your camera. This little guy will plug into the audio port. You have great audio right on board. I've used this mic in a lot of the videos that are on this channel. So the Rode Video Micro, quality microphone that won't break the bank. Next up is this Adobe GorillaPod. Now, I first saw this in one of Casey Neistat's videos. This is one of the first purchases I made as a videographer, inspired by Casey Neistat. So your camera sits on the top of this mount here, and then these legs are bendable. So you can set it up like a traditional tripod, or you can wrap it around a tree, a post. It is like the perfect small tripod for traveling. I am obviously in need of a new one. I don't know if you can tell on camera here. These rubber bands are fraying, but that's because I've had it for over 6 years. Probably time to get a new one, but highly recommend Adobe GorillaPod. Next up are these ProGrade SD cards. So every videographer is recording to some kind of memory card. The reason I recommend the ProGrade cards is they have super fast read and write speeds, which are perfect for someone like me who shoots in high quality. I usually shoot in 4K at 120 frames a second, and these ProGrade cards have never let me down, so highly recommend these. Next up is a variable ND filter. Now, if you are wondering what an ND filter is, it is essentially sunglasses for your camera. So if you shoot outside and notice that your footage is washed out, it's overexposed, slap one of these ND filters on and it will help correct for the sun essentially. So if you're shooting in super bright conditions, I'll show you how this one works. These threads right here will fit onto the end of your lens. And so when you're shooting outside, you're not gonna have to change your f-stop and your shutter speed and your ISO to adjust for the sunlight anymore. You can hopefully keep those settings and just use one of these ND filters. Now, I enjoy using the Peter McKinnon Polar Pro filters. These are definitely on the more expensive end, but I've just found they're super high quality. It doesn't really mess with my footage internally. But there are some cheaper options out there. Just make sure you're not getting a super cheap ND filter. It might actually add some unwanted color to your shot, and some of them just don't actually block out any sunlight. So anyway, variable ND filters, highly recommend. They also just look super cool. I feel like they make you look like a cooler videographer. Another item for you travel videographers out there is a travel tripod. Now, travel tripods are hard to find because you want the balance of a quality, sturdy tripod that'll actually hold your camera and not fall over on the side of a cliff. But you also want it to be light enough weight that it's not a burden to pack it onto your camera backpack when you're hiking or going on trips, things like that. That is why I purchased this K&F Concept travel tripod. I think it has the perfect balance of being a lightweight tripod and being able to hold the payload of my camera with a microphone on it. It's super sturdy, and I'm actually using it to shoot this video right now, which is why I'm not showing it to you, but I use it for everything. Number 6 on the list is a portable power bank. I can't tell you the number of times I have been hiking or filming a wedding and I've run out of camera battery, my phone's about to die, these things have been a lifesaver. You can find these all over the internet. I'll put a couple recommendations in the description of this video, but these are a game changer if you're going to be out and about, not knowing when you're gonna be able to charge up your gear. You simply plug in your charger to the end of this. It can charge my iPhone like 3 or 4 times over. Sometimes I'll just leave it sitting in my bag, charging camera batteries as I go. Highly recommend a power bank. It can get you out of a couple of jams. Number 7 on the list is the SanDisk SSDs. Your videographer more than likely stores footage on something after they've shot a project, and they probably edit off of a drive as well. Long gone are the days of spinny disk drives. SSDs, also known as solid state drives, are just so much better in every way. You don't have to worry about your footage getting corrupted. You can bump this during the middle of an edit and it's not gonna scratch. SSDs are just a super fast way to access your footage, to edit your footage. Highly recommend for any videographer out there. Next up is this handy, cheeky little Aputure MC Light. This thing can connect to your phone. You can adjust the brightness, the color. I mean, you can do a number of things with this. Ooh, gotta have it set bright right now. What I love about this light is it's portable. Sometimes I'll throw it on top of my camera if I'm shooting in a dark setting. If you're shooting a stationary video like this, you could use it to key light from one side or fill light from one side. Highly recommend these lights. It charges up super quick, and then you throw it in your bag, use it for any occasion. I mean, there's like built-in effects to this. I saw you could do like party lights where it flashes different colors. You can do a firework effect, paparazzi, all kinds of fun things you can do with a light like this. Next up is this Rode Wireless Go microphone. This wireless microphone setup is perfect for shooting at a distance and still recording great audio. So the initial reason I purchased this microphone was for shooting weddings. So I would put the transmitter on the groom or the officiant, and I put the receiver on top of the shoe mount my camera, and it hooks right in, so you don't have to sync up audio in post, and it records great audio straight to your SD card. I think now they have the Rode Wireless Go 2, which comes with 2 of these little transmitters, so you could have 2 different people recording great audio all onto your SD still. I really want to look into one of those right now. I just have the original version. Still works great, but I recommend getting the Go 2 so that you can, if you're doing weddings, put one on the officiant, one on the groom, or if you're recording a vlog and it's you and someone else in it, you can both have a microphone. Honestly, endless possibilities with this. And my final recommendation is a music licensing subscription. If you are going to post your work on YouTube, Vimeo, some sort of social media, or if you're gonna start sending videos off to clients that are paying for your videos, you're going to need to license your music from somewhere. And personally, I recommend using Artlist. They are not sponsoring this video in any way, although I'd be glad if they did one day. Artlist is just a quality platform. They have great music. Their subscriptions are some of the cheapest I've seen, and their licensing is super easy. You can pay for one license that covers a number of things. You're free to use the music wherever as long as you have an Artlist subscription. Artlist is who I've been using exclusively for the last 2 years. I think they're great. One last thing I want to add to this video, because I get this question a lot, is what camera I shoot on. Currently I am shooting on the A7S III. I love it as a picture and video camera. It fits all of my needs, but honestly, there are cheaper options out there. I used to shoot on the A7 III, and actually I am getting ready to sell that camera. So if you are interested in purchasing an A7 III, it's like the version behind the A7S III. Still a great video camera, has great picture capability also. If you're interested in purchasing that, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to talk it over with you. But that is it for this video. I hope you now have some gift ideas for your videographer, and I will see you guys in the next one.